we've had Chick Hicks as the racing rival for the first movie, kind of the bad guy. We also had Francesco Bernoulli for the racing rival for Cars 2, not to mention the very sophisticated supervillain Professor Z, and of course the bad guys, the Lemons, Miles Axelrod. And then for Cars 3, we return to having a classic racing rival, Jackson Storm. So I think for Cars 4, it's time that we have a real villain again. And he is a self-driving car.
I'm Media Mike. I've been privately analyzing the Cars franchise for years. I've had some experience in the entertainment industry. I made this video not only for the fans, but also for the people who work at Pixar. So please, Disney and Pixar, take notes. Let's jump in to what Cars 4 should be about.
Autonomous is one of those characters who kind of embody the theme and concept of dangerous artificial intelligence to both children and adults alike. You know, obviously he's very marketable. Children will want to buy the toy and have him fight against Lightning McQueen or race against Lightning McQueen. But adults will understand some of the motives that Autonomous believes. He wants order, he wants perfection. And, I think a lot of people forget that, in a world, perfection is overrated and people are people. And you need to love, laugh, and feel. A robot can't do that.
Cars 4 begins with the creation of Autonomous.
Speed. I am speed. One winner, 42 losers. I'm faster than fast, quicker than quick. I am lightning. Speed. 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 Speed.
Sterling from Cars 3 is the creator of Autonomous. After Sterling was paid for his Rusty's Racing Center by Tex Dynaco,
Hey Sterling, why don't you and I take a drive and talk? Billionaire to billionaire.
he invested the money into artificial intelligence. He would create the first self-driving car. But he had a resentment for Lightning McQueen because Lightning McQueen failed to live up to his marketing campaign, and he programmed some of that resentment into Autonomous. Sterling also works alongside one of the Lemons from Cars 2.
Let's get this out of the way.
And that's where the evil side comes in. Autonomous, of course, takes his programming too seriously, and instead of just bashing Lightning McQueen on social media, he begins to challenge Lightning McQueen to a race like no other. But this time, if Lightning McQueen loses, all alive cars will be replaced in the Cars world, either racing or jobs. And Finn McMissile wants to get to the bottom of it.
Another thing that I really like about this movie is that it really makes people think differently. about the cars in the Pixar world. When a talking car is put next to a robotic talking car, people begin to question, oh wow, these cars, they're not like puppets, they're like real, you know? It gives people more empathy for these cars, for these characters. Because like, you go to the Disney park, you see a car, you see Lightning McQueen life size. Oh, that's a car, but it's not quite like me. It could be a robot. I separate myself from it. Sure, it has eyes and a mouth, but then when Lightning McQueen starts to like, oh wow, there's something that's not alive that's trying to take my job, people have more empathy. So yeah, I think that's what makes Cars 4 so good.